Hi everyone, welcome to today's crafting program. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with Twin Lakes Libraries and I use they, them pronouns. For today's craft, we are going to be making a paper craft, specifically this Totoro craft from Craft. If you haven't looked them up before, you should definitely do that. There's lots of fun paper crafts on there, lots of pop culture, some anime, video game characters, Minecraft. It's a lot. There's a lot to choose from. So I'm going to walk you through how you will make this. But I also wanted to show you some other types of paper crafts I found online. So if you just search, paper crafts, if you have like a specific character in mind, search them, whatever. So the one we're making today is not going to require glue. Just cutting it out and putting it together. This is one that does require you to use glue to put it together to make a Minecraft cube. This is like advanced level. I helped a student put this one together yesterday. It took quite a while. Their adult cut out all the pieces and then I helped glue all the pieces together. So Todoroki, you were a lot. But this is like a very kind of like high quality one if you want to try to do that. For example, this is like the same type of design for a Demon Slayer character, just to show you like the pieces involved. The instructions are in Japanese, so I was kind of like, I don't really understand like what's happening, like what the steps are. So thankfully there were some TikTok videos and YouTube videos that could show me how all that came together. And so I was able to mostly get it right. And then just a couple other ones. This is like probably like a DeviantArt one of like Sebastian. And where is the one? Oh, we've got, of course, some TARDIS ones, and there's like some very fancy like supernatural ones, like where you could build their car. So there's a lot of paper crafts out there to choose from. So we're gonna get started. I might have to like pause the video and come back to finish it because this is a lot of cutting. So your craft bags are gonna have some different paper crafts in them, but I wanted to include this one because I feel like a lot of people know who Totoro is, and because it's a fairly easy design to cut out because it's just like straight lines. There's no curves you have to work on. So if you had scissors, you will be able to do this. The tricky part will come when you have to cut out the lines where you're going to put the tabs in. So I might just do some cutting for a little bit and then pause it, come back, and then show you how to assemble it. I'm using an X-Acto knife and a cutting board because I like to have things as precise as possible. But like I said, scissors should be fine. Now right here, you probably can't see, but I'm going in a little bit. This is like a little tab that's gonna stick into one of the slots, and you have like the white line goes in a little bit, so you cut that out. So I'll just see if I can show you. So where the white line is, you want to cut in there too. But yeah, I personally find this like pretty satisfying to do. I wish I could give everybody like all the cutting tools you would need, but I can't. So the craft bags are just going to have the paper crafts in them. So you're going to need scissors at home. If you come to the library and want to make it here, obviously you can use our materials to do that. I will be on hand to offer assistance. So this is something that is a little bit tedious, but like I said, I enjoy it. And I know some people, they're kind of like, oh, I'm not that great at cutting or folding. But, you know, it's one of those skills that you have to work on, you know, because I do think you can learn how to strengthen that skill. It just takes patience. Patience and, you know, pretty steady hands, I guess. But it's like, you know, there's no rush on this. I mean, there is in my case because I'm recording a video, but when you're doing this, just take your time. So I think I'm going to finish this one, cutting this one piece out, and then we'll come back once I'm done, and I'll show you how this all goes together. So I'm going to pause it. Okay, I'm back. Cut everything out. So I just wanted to show you right here, for example, where you have this little slots or whatever. Just do a cut. Right there. Now, if you're working at this at home and you don't have an X-Acto knife, I would say maybe take a pencil, sharp pencil, and go over those areas like really carefully, like over and over again, and use the tip of the pencil to cut that out. If you have a sharp knife that's, you know, that you feel comfortable using, you could use that. I mean, if you have a box cutter, that's better. A razor is iffy. I would not really recommend. Safety first. So, okay, now we've got our pieces. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold in all of your tabs. Uh-oh. And once we got that done, we're gonna fold our cube. Okay. So then you're going to fold the lines in. Got the top of him, got the base, we got the arms. You don't have to leave all the pieces sticking in. I'm just kind of doing that because that's just what I'm doing. Alright, got that other side folded. It is important to get as accurate as you can when folding, because otherwise your craft is going to come out kind of wonky. Alright, so there we go. Now you can kind of unfold it, get the tabs kind of sticking down into a symbol. Okay, so this is the base. Slot this piece is going to go into this piece, and they're labeled. So basically, you're just folding everything in. Sorry, this is not like the best ever. Trying to get my fingers to fit in here. Okay, I'm going to pause it for a second. Okay, sorry to skip the last parts, but this was kind of difficult. One, I forgot to cut out his ears. So I did that. Do that before you start folding. It makes it easier. And then the last part was his tail. So there's like a little piece you had to build. I did use some glue to glue the pieces of the square together and then got it slotted in here, I would say maybe try to put the tail on first before you fold the rest of it, because that was really difficult. But there he